Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. In this video, I continue to build the Eaglemoss Ghostbusters Ecto-1. I am on issue 9, stage 29. Now in stage 29, I work on the right-hand exhaust system. So if you haven't done so already, head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this card today. It's fantastic. So let's get started. Let's look at the instructions for stage 29. And of course now we get to do the right-hand exhaust system. So we received all the parts for that. And the right exhaust system is going to be done pretty much the same as the left side. So you basically have 3 steps involved with that. So let me get the parts out, we'll get a closer look at them, and then we'll begin this build. Once again, a very large bag of parts here for stage 29. And this is the right-hand exhaust system. So let me get these parts out and we'll get a closer look at them. Here's a close-up of the parts. And we receive the front exhaust pipe, the right rear exhaust pipe, the right muffler bottom and top, the right front intermediate pipe, and the right rear outlet, or the right outlet pipe is the bottom one here, the long one. And we received the brackets like we did before to hold the pipes down. The screws that we received are AP, BM, CP, EM, GM, HP, and IP. So let's get started. Alright, we'll start assembling the exhaust pipe for the first step. So remember, we'll grab the bottom of the exhaust pipe here, or this would be the top, and we have a cutout on the side here. We have a cutout in the middle, so that's how we know how we need to do this. This one goes on the side. This is that shorter pipe. It's going to go down just like that. Remember, we're working on the right exhaust, and we're putting in IP screws. There's that. And then we take our longer pipe here with the big U bend on it, and that's going to go in the middle over here. Once again using an IP screw. And it's going to fit in there nicely, just like that. Then we put our cover on. So we take our cover, we determined which is which. This time we have the cutout in the middle and cutout on the side, so it only goes down one way. Perfect. And we'll put 2 IP screws into this. One, and the last one here. And lastly, we're going to attach the exhaust pipe tip to the other side here. And that goes like that. We use an HP screw for that. Like I did before, I'm just going to hold it in place, support it with my finger, and screw it down. And that's perfect. So here's our exhaust system from the exhaust manifold through the muffler all the way back to the exhaust tip. Alright, now our next step is to install this on the chassis. Let me get the chassis, I'll be right back. Okay, I forgot to turn on the video, so I totally didn't show you how I installed the exhaust pipe on the exhaust manifold like I did in stage 28. But anyway, there it is right there. It's easy to get down in there. I actually added some super glue to it to help it give it a little more strength. But there's the screw goes in it, and it mounts underneath and hooks up. So sorry I forgot to turn on my video cameras for this section. But anyway, it's super glued, and accelerator was put on the super glue. So we're going to let that sit for just a few minutes. It looks pretty sturdy. Now I take my exhaust. We're going to put the exhaust system on that pipe. We're going to mount it. We're going to insert the muffler on this right here. Turn it over. We're going to put a CP screw in on the other side to secure it. So get a little closer to it. Okay, so we press that on. As tight as possible. And you fit that in. I'm going to put a long CP screw in on the other side. So I need to flip this over. I'm going to hold it while that screw goes in. Nice and tight. And we'll flip this back over. We need to complete the installation of the exhaust. We have a few brackets we need to install here. That's in tight there. And we take got an alignment pin on that. That goes down. Just like that. Put a GM screw into that. There we go. There we go. We put the other mount on. And that's got an alignment tab on it also. Put a GM screw into it. And that's good there. And slide this down a bit. And we put this last bracket in here. It simply lines up with some alignment tab. And just like that, that goes in there. We put a EM screw in on the outside. And we put a BM screw on the inside. There it is. I'll be right back. And that completes stage 29. We now have both exhaust systems in place, and I think it looks fantastic. I really am impressed with the engineering in this kit, how they were able to get all that to fit the way it does. But it fits very nicely. We have this extra part left over. It's the exhaust hanger. Probably goes towards the tail end or near the exhaust pipes. We're going to save that for later on. Okay, this has R3 on it, and the previous issue from 28 has L3 on it, so left and right. Alright, so we won't get them confused, we'll keep them safe. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. That way it lets YouTube know the type of videos you like to watch, and you're helping yourself out along with helping them. Hit the bell for all notifications. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care. Oh, and also, head over to Eagle Moss and subscribe to this car today. You won't regret it. Believe me, it's not going to be available for forever, so get it while you can.